Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review over in the beer room on the, what day is it today? 22nd. Had a nightmare shopping. Bloody nightmare. So anyway, I've got some beers to review. Let's go for a Blue Monkey because I'll be on Blue Monkey for 12 days winning. So let's get it out of the way. So here we go. Blue Monkey's Chocolate Stout. Blue Monkey craft and modern traditional brewery based in Giltbuck in Nottinghamshire on the Derbyshire border. Basically where IKEA is. If you didn't know it was there, it's just round the corner. Well worth popping in for a beer. Or creator beers even. So 4.9% chocolate stout. Have had this on keg at the Cock and Hoop pub in the Lace Market area of Nottingham. It was keg, like I say, it was keg, quite cold, much warmer in here than it was on the keg. Hops are Magnum, doesn't really say anything else, so let's dive straight in. If you've been watching the channel, you'll have recently known that I have reviewed some Imperial Stouts from Blue Monkey that have absolutely put them on the map. I mean, they've always done big beers anyway, it's not nothing new. Chimpanzee, Champagne, that was it I meant, that's the one I meant. Champagne is one of them. That's out now, 13%. But the Impies, oh my gosh. I've got to say that one of them is in my beer of the year. I'll also tell you right now, that my number one brewery this year, simply for what they're doing, for how they're growing their business through craft, and for the releases of some absolutely amazing beers. Blue Monkey now, for me this year, my brewery of the year. I will do a separate post about that at some stage. A beer of Raggy. Let's talk brewery of the year. And I'll do that on the run up to Christmas, to New Year rather. But yeah, I've already made my mind up. Those 6 Impies were just absolutely unbelievable. 2 of them were astronomically unbelievable. So yeah, obviously black pour on this, tinge of whitehead now, looks just like it did in the pub. And in some ways, keg beer is just canned beer that you get in a pub. So it used to be this thing where you go to a pub, I'm not drinking anything out of a can, I've come out for beer, I've come out for beer straight out the pumps. Not really the case. If you can't get that beer normally and there's 2 or 3 of you there, then sometimes it's economically better to get the can and get something that you really want. Sometimes pubs, as good a selection as you get in pubs, you don't get everything that you want. It was good to get this on keg the other day. Had it before the Madness concert. It was different Madness concerts. When the songs came on, everybody knew, likes me as well. It was amazing. The atmosphere was amazing. Although I did feel a bit daft because I don't really go to concerts. It's not that I don't let my hair down, not that I've got anything to let down, but I think it's when you're out with certain people and basically you're half drunk. Because when you're half drunk, you don't care. I was too far up, too high up on a stand like that to start waving around. I could feel the building shake as it is. Makes you wonder how much they can actually go. So this to me, and I have said it before when I drank it, it's like a hot chocolate but in beer form. The chocolate on that is absolutely stunning. If anything, it could do being at room temperature. Sadly, the shed's not at room temperature. There is absolutely zero I can do about that, apart from taking it up the house and drinking it in the front room with the fire on. Lovely chocolate aroma, lovely chocolate flavour. Oh, drink fresh, keep cold, recycle. Indeed. And like I said, I've got the 12 days of Christmas coming up. Just there. 12 days of Blue Monkey beers. So one a day for 12 days. So it got a real packed amount of beer reviews coming up. Obviously, you do drink more because you're off work. And I will be having 3 or 4 a day. And so the Raggy says, you know, I'm off work, I'm having 3 or 4 a day. So let's dive in. Oh, like I say, unbelievable. This brewery's somebody's doing some very good thinking at the brewery, shall we say, and good brewing, obviously. But and for me, look at what somebody else is doing out there. This doesn't just apply to brewing; it applies to every job going, always. And really, it's how things progress. Look at what they're doing. Think to yourself, how can I be better? How can I do that? Take the hints from them, but do better. And to me, this year has been the year for Blue Monkey, where the craft beer has exploded. Still got the good traditional beer range. I still think it's worth them bringing out new trads. Obviously, cask beer. They've got a bit of a friendship with Bateman's Brewery, which is very good to see. I do like Bateman's Brewery. And from a business point of view, not that I'm a businessman. If I was a businessman, I'd actually be, be more viral and all that. So, hobby as it is. But in any case, obviously, Bateman's Brewery, 70 pubs. To get your cask and craft into those pubs would be a very smart move. And then also reciprocating by putting Bateman's in the Blue Monkey pubs and maybe having some more cask lines in and certainly guest in the beers. And this is where cooperation, playing nice together, can reap dividends. Because for both sides, it brings people who want them beers but can't normally get to them sort of pubs. Bateman's Brewery are no threat to the likes of Blue Monkey because most of their pubs are well out of a range from any Blue Monkey pub. So it makes it interesting to get your beer to another area. And I mean, Blue Monkey have got a wide, their beers were all the way, everywhere I've gone there, I've seen their beers. So it's not the fact that their beers aren't everywhere anyway. But it just opens up avenues. Avenues must be opened, eh? Bit similar with me with beer reviews and going around the country. Pubs and breweries around the country know of Raggy's beer reviews now. They didn't before, they do now. And quite a kind, positive person who falls over when he's had a drink as well. Sometimes not when he's had a drink. These things happen, don't they? Hey. Oh dear, and I've still got this. It's like a beacon. It's like my warning beacon when I've had a drink, when I'm drinking, because all of a sudden it starts to throb. Well, I have alcohol and it throbs. It's like my body's turning around and saying, "You calm yourself down, kid." Yeah. And as breweries fail, taking their place, in the grand scheme of things, has to be done. We lost Totally Brewed this year, and makes you wonder. Obviously, Lenton Lane have diluted a lot of theirs, and Bang the Elephants have also moved into their territory. But it'd be interesting to see what happens when another local goes, and it's all about exploiting where you can. Good beer should always win. Oh. So, instead of me waffling, back to the beer. this was, I don't know what day it was in the Adventure Beer Advent calendar, because I chucked the Advent calendars away. They just fell to bits. The wife wanted the cake room back, so I'm back down the shed. To be honest, prefer the shed. This is my area. Well, it was. Don't even want to show you that end of the shed because it's just full of junk, and there's rubbish and junk everywhere. There's also a lot of beer sitting on the floor that needs to go on the beer wall. And as you can see, the beer wall is plentiful. Yeah, shall we say? And somehow I must have missed a couple of days Advent calendars. I've still got quite a few Advent calendar beers. So I want to get them out of the way so I can get back to my standard beers. Well, not my standard beers. I've got some amazing beers. Got my Blue Monkey beers coming up. Looking forward to that. 12 days of Blue Monkey. It's like going back to my roots of when I first started drinking beer. Blue Monkey opened up not long after I started drinking beer. So I've known all about Blue Monkey for a long, long time. Went to the brewery in 2016, to the brewery party at the brewery. A lot of people were outside, which did not please IKEA and them shops. And then the oldish bloke, I'm not sure if he was the owner or head brewer or what he was, some little old bloke, told everyone to stop being outside or have to close it down. And yeah, but it was a good day. It was good to get out. It was cold. It was Baltic. I mean, it was in December, mind you. So it was cold. Looking forward next year to seeing if the likes of Blue Monkey do some more tap room events. And certainly, see a pool for me, that area is a very interesting area, because the opening of micro pubs literally up the road in Orsworth, literally up the road in Eastwood. You've got the Eastwood top, so they can come down. It makes Blue Monkey, especially if they bang on about it, very interesting. Craft beers there. Maybe get one of the brewers, if you aren't too tired, to work the shift. So chat to the brewer while you're at the tap room. Maybe when the football was on, having TVs there. All these things. Getting involved with a local eatery, one of these vans that does food, getting one of them there, and it can bring people to the area. Tap rooms these days, so important. Especially if there's that hint of a new beer. 12 till 8 on a Saturday, not too late. Be interesting. Would be interesting. Anyway, so loving the chocolate on this. I'm absolutely freezing, so I'll just put my hat back on because I'm really, really cold now. Hides the grey hair, and it makes me look younger, slightly younger at least. Maybe a year younger. Can't win them all, can you? Hey, we're all going to get old at some stage. I hate my mirror because I look and think grey hair. What's that about? Grey white hair as well. And it's just infuriating. I don't feel that old. Certainly don't act that old. It's that funny thing when people grow old. You're supposed to be wiser, aren't you? No. I don't think any of us are any wiser. I think we're all as bad as the young ones, except we probably, because with the fear of getting caught and getting into trouble, we don't do silly things most of the time. And we're much less likely to be provoked into doing silly things most of the time. So for me, an absolute top class chocolate stout, beautiful. If you love your chocolate, it's at an ABV, which is very drinkable. Like I say with this, room temperature's king. I know I'm drinking it at shed temperature, but the flavours that are bursting through At room temperature, the chocolate's going to be even more pronounced, both on the aroma and on the taste. And then it's also going to feel thicker, and it's going to give you that sleepy bedtime feelings, because you'll be drinking this and like, oh, and it's so moreish, so very moreish, and that's a cold shed temperature. Room temperature, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's a smashable beer. Very, very smashable. So, in any case, would I drink this again? Yes, I've already drank it out and about. Absolutely well worth a try. If you go to a pub and it's on keg, and you're staying in that pub, buy it on keg. Buy another drink. Put the beer on the table. Let it breathe. Let that chocolate come out. Let it warm up. Oof, drink that other beer. Maybe drink 2 more beers. Let that warm up. And then neck it. When it gets to room, we're literally within about 30 or 40 minutes, in a warm room at least, it's going to warm up, and then drink it. And you'll understand what I mean by the air, the warmth. It will deliver something that it's very reminiscent of hot chocolate in cold beer form. Oof. So would I drink it again? Yeah, yes, yeah. No, not one iota of a problem there. Out of 5, for me, good 4.55 out of 5. Another cracking beer. They are absolutely storming it. I can't wait to try the 12 Beers of Christmas. I'm not going to take the camera off to show you because it's there. A lot of Blue Monkey beer reviews coming up on the channel, 1 a day. So if you like Blue Monkey and you like Raggy, you're in luck. If you don't like me, well, there's still the Blue Monkey beers. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers, man.